Morning, guys. Today we're starting a new chapter, which is kind of weird because we're starting it from home, but it'll be a good time. Um, go ahead and pull up Desmos, have it ready so we can use it as a calculator. We won't use it much, but it's nice to have it up just in case. So, if you print out the note sheet, we're doing sequences, and series is the chapter. It's pretty straightforward stuff. There's nothing too tricky about it. And it can kind of satisfy that puzzle part of your brain, so it can be kind of fun sometimes too. Okay, so first let's kind of talk about what a sequence is. A sequence is this marker is toast. Okay, a sequence is a list of ordered objects. This one's toast too. It doesn't work. All right, and then each object in the list is called a term. Yeah, that one's working. Okay, we've got a finite sequence and an infinite sequence. A finite sequence is going to stop, and this one does not stop. So usually with the infinite, we'll have an ellipse in there somewhere. Here's an example of a finite sequence. We have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. And then for the infinite sequence, we'll just say 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, and it keeps going. All right, and then when we're talking about these sequences, we're going to work with A sub n. So this is pronounced A sub n. Sometimes it comes out with a V sound, sub n. And that's going to be the value of the nth term. So A sub n would be our sequence, and then A sub whatever n value would be the term that we're talking about. So here we have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. That's going to be a finite sequence because it stops. 1 is the first term, 4 is the second term, 9 is the third term. So this is A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3, A sub 4, and A sub 5, right there. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line so we can separate those out there. So here we have a problem where it says n equals 4, what does A sub n equal? So if we're given the sequence and all the numbers, we'll just go to the fourth term. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16 A sub 4 is equal to 16. So that's what's asking. So what this is saying is, if n is 4, what is A sub n? So it's saying basically what is the fourth term in the sequence, which 16 is the fourth term in the sequence. For n sub 1, we're looking for A sub 1, which is 1. So 1 is the first term in the sequence. Now we're going to write the first 4 terms of the sequence. So I have A sub n equals 4n plus 1. And just to write out the first 4 terms, what we do is it's telling us that we're going to take the term, whatever it is, multiply it by 4 and add 1, and that will give us our answer. So if we have n equals 1, we have A sub 1. That's going to be 4 times 1 plus 1, which is 5. So 5 is our first term in the sequence. Oh, geez, I hope you didn't hear that because that was loud. I think I can turn that off. Maybe. There you go. Okay. Then we'll find A sub 2. We have 4 times 2 plus 1, which is 9. A sub 3 is 4 times 3 plus 1, 16, and a sub 4 plus, or a sub 4 is 4 times 4 plus 1, which is 17. Hopefully you can see that okay. Not quite. So we've got 17. Okay, so sometimes it's gonna have us list the first few. Sometimes it might ask something like, what's the 11th term? 11's not so bad, but what if it asks us what's the 100th term? Then that's going to be pretty frustrating to have to write out all 100 of the terms. So instead, what we can do is we can just take n of 11. So if n is equal to 11, we're trying to find a sub 11. We just plug 11 in for the sequence. So 4 times 11 is 44, plus 1 is 45. So 45, dang it, you can't see that because of my face. So we get 45 is the 11th term, if it has an example like that. And I think there's one in your homework that asks a question like that, like what's the 14th term? And that's not so different from the problems that we do right here where it gives us the function. The only difference is we have to find it ourselves.